Welcome to week 9 of the Dreamer Challenge. This week we're talking about discipline and willpower because life rewards action, not intelligence or not what you say you're going to do. So we can have all the best, we can have all the best tactics. We can have all the best strategies. We can have read all the books there are to read on whatever we want. We could have watched literally hundreds of hours worth of videos on how to run, how to write a novel, how to, make your first side hustle into a full-time gig, how to, change a car tire. But none of that matters if you don't actually do the thing, right? Like none of that matters because you get rewarded for the actions that you take, not the things that you looked at, thought about, read about, told other people about, but didn't do. So what it comes down to is, do you have the discipline to actually take the action or not? And what are like some systems that you can put in place? Because systems beat willpower every time. For example, every morning, get up and write. It's the first thing I normally do. This was a system that worked for me. I'm currently not following this system. So here you go, hypocrite. But it's one of the systems that has really worked for me in the past. And it's one of the things I still implement when not traveling and other things, because now I get up and I walk the dog the first thing in the morning because I don't want her to pee on the carpet. So take the dog first thing in the morning, but writing first thing in the morning. Whatever works for you. If you are a night owl person, immediately after dinner, you don't turn on Netflix. You don't scroll, you don't stream, you immediately do right after dinner. You don't even wash the dishes, you eat food, and you immediately work on the thing that you're gonna do. You create systems that are tangible, they're real, they're actionable in pretty much every single circumstance. That's why I like writing first thing in the morning or doing what's most important first thing in the morning. Right now, it's studying for my firefighting writing exam that I need to pass and I'm taking tomorrow first thing in the mornings. Because I know if I do it first thing in the mornings, then not only am I likely to succeed in everything else I do in the day. This is why when I used to have issues working out or I'm not working out consistently, like I find myself in a place where I'm not working out consistently. It's like, cool, maybe I need to go back to 5 a.m. workouts for a while, rebuild that consistency, get back and feel the rewards for that action, right? Be rewarded for the actions that you're taking. Because when you see progress, then you're more likely to do the thing and you don't need to rely on willpower alone because you're getting rewarded for the habit loop, right? You're creating this habit loop. So you're doing a habit, you're seeing the results of that habit, you're getting feedback from that habit, yes, no, moving closer or not, alive time, dead time kind of thing. And the reward is either you're moving closer or, maybe it's you shaved a minute off your mile time. Maybe it's, you dropped a pound last week. Maybe it's you wrote 1,000 words. Maybe it's like, whatever your side hustle is. Maybe it's like you made an extra $200 last week from Ubering or, working on doing copy for someone or editing a novel for someone, or maybe just dog sitting. Like maybe that's your thing is you love animals and you like dog sitting and you're like slowly building this dog sitting side hustle or dog walking side hustle. It's about what systems can you put in place that will help you beat willpower every time, right? Because every day we all start off with a certain amount of willpower and then that gets used up throughout the day. So if we don't have the willpower, if we still have a system in place where it's like first thing in the morning, I'm getting up and I'm going to write. Cool. You don't need to have willpower to do that. Yes, you'll need to have some, but not as much. So it's just about getting rewarded for the actions that you take. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the most well-researched. You don't need to be the fastest. If you can consistently show up over a long time horizon, that will lead to more success than anyone else who's the most intellectual, who's, the smartest person in the room, the most well-read, people who intellectually are all there, who have done tons of research, who maybe know a lot more than you, maybe who know a lot more about nutrition and health and wellness. but they're not actually taking the actions to take care of themselves. If you just take the actions to take care of yourselves, you're going to soar above those people because you're going to learn along the way. You're getting rewards along the way. Your willpower is increasing because you're starting to enjoy the process more as you see more results and driving the direction that you're going. So at the end of the day, life rewards action, not intelligence, not research, not talking about doing the thing. Just do the thing. And figure out what systems work best for you. First thing first works really well for me. Tying it into something like habit stacking, like every time I wash my hands, I do 10 air squats, every time. Why? Because I want to get better at air squats. I want to force myself as well to actually spend 20 seconds lathering your hands with soap. Time yourself next time you wash your hands. I bet you don't do it for 20 seconds. And if you do, leave a comment and let me know. I'm proud of you. So yeah, building these simple systems that beat willpower every time. So that way I don't even have to think about it. Oh, I'm washing my hands, 10 air squats. Oh, first thing in the morning, gonna do some writing or whatever is the most important thing to you. Oh, just finished eating a meal. Cool, I'm gonna go walk for 5 minutes just to keep my energy going, just to keep that glucose moving so that way you don't hit an energy slump. So it's like, what systems can you put in place to help achieve your dreams? And that's the takeaway. Do the thing. And yeah, it's about quality over quantity. It's about coming up with systems that work for you. They're not going to work in every situation. That's called evolution and being flexible and adaptable and figuring it out as long as you go. But coming up with systems so you create a playbook of different systems and tactics that you can call upon in different situations and scenarios. So that way you can keep showing up and doing the thing that you want to. Because if you actually want to realize your dream, then you have to work on the dream. And when you work on the dream, you get rewarded for working on the dream. You don't get rewarded for just sitting back and not doing the work. That's as simple as it is, which is still really hard doing the work. So systems, ChatGPT is your friend. I'm sure there's like a billion TikTokers, and go for it. Until then, and next week, take care.